What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a dual movie review. Today I'm going to be doing 2 for 1. I've been putting these off because a lot of movies I went to go see in theaters last week. There was a bunch of new movies that came out and I wanted to get those to the front of the list first rather than stuff that's been out for a long time. But today I want to talk first about 2008's Get Smart. And I said in the last video that it would be 2 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson reviews that I will be doing today, and that's not entirely not true. Get Smart isn't exactly The Rock's biggest role. It's more so Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway that are the 2 leading stars, and Dwayne is like the third, more like a side character. Also, Alan Arkin is their chief, rest in peace, what a legend. Bill Murray's in there, there's Terry Crews in there. There's some good cast members in there. But it's funny as hell, but it's also very 2008, right? So, just to make it long story short, overall I gave this film 3 out of 5 stars, about a 6 out of 10, pretty solid, not too bad. This was definitely in the era that Steve Carell was just ripping people apart with his comedies. He was starring in comedy movies. I'm pretty sure this is probably around the time that he was about to do The Office, so he's great. And a young Anne Hathaway in this, I forgot how much I was in love with Anne Hathaway when I was a kid, you know what I mean? And I'm still kind of am. She still is flawless. There was a movie I watched earlier this year called The Idea of You, and she was in it. I believe that's on Amazon Prime. Very good. Go check that out if you wanted to, or check out my review of it on the channel now. But yeah, just not a whole lot to say about Get Smart, and instead of doing just like a 2-minute video for Wednesday, figured I'll do a dual review and talk about my next film that I will break down, 2003's The Rundown, right? So before 2008. I didn't realize this came out before that, but The Rundown is great for a couple of reasons. Director Peter Berg did things like Hancock, Lone Survivor, Battleship, Patriots Day, Spencer's Confidential, which was with Mark Wahlberg and Winston Duke, which was funny. So he's done quite a few Mark Wahlberg, Will Smith movies, but he did The Rundown here, and The Rundown is unique, where it's a interesting film. The Rock plays this tracker, but he's also got a good backstory where you're wondering why this guy's doing what he's doing and where he was trained and why is he just a chef that wants to get his own restaurant, but he owes people money, and he owes Sean William Scott's character, Travis, which, wow, he's got a mouthful of a name. I'm pretty sure he's Sickler from American Pie movies, but he is quite funny in this. Rosario Dawson, young Rosario's in there. There's also Christopher Walken is in there, so, like a decent cast, so you watch and you're like, damn, this cast is pretty great, especially for 2003, I'm watching it 21 years later, I'm like, damn, these people are still great. I love Rosario Dawson, Christopher Walken, The Rock, these people are still great today. But the main thing about this movie that makes it so great is that a lot of the stunts are real, right? There's not a whole lot of CGI, right? At one point, they drive a Jeep off a cliff and jump out of the Jeep in free fall down a cliff for a long time, tumbling and tumbling. Now, granted, The Rock didn't do this, and the other guy didn't do it, but their stunt doubles definitely did. And the behind the scenes of this is hilarious. I saw it on Corridor Digital's channel. They have a series that they do every week called Visual Effects Artists React, and sometimes they do Stuntman React. And one of the stuntmen was like, listen, the stunt coordinator or the director of stunts or whatever walked up and said, hey, so we're going to drive this off the cliff and free fall down the side of it. And they were like, I don't know, that's pretty dangerous, man. And the guy said, okay, and he does it, right? So if your director or stunt coordinator does it and you're the stunt man, what are you supposed to say? Now the guy's not just asking you to do something dangerous, he just went and did it himself. So now you have to just go for it, jump in. And, so if there's one thing I could say watch The Rundown for, it's not necessarily The Rock or Rosario Dawson or the characters. They're pretty fine themselves. But these stunts alone in this movie are great and certainly worth it because it shows you the difference. Like, this is 2003, 2024. They're not really doing stunts like they used to do it, you know what I mean? Like, and I would not be surprised if those stuntmen got beat up, banged up, you know, bumps and bruises quite a bit on this set. But it shows, and the movie came out and the stunts look phenomenal, you know, and The Rock does do quite a few of his own stunts because he is, you know, former WWE. He's used to that kind of thing, but it's still incredible stunt work. So shout out to the stuntmen, shout out to the stunt team on The Rundown. Overall, I gave this film 3 out of 5 stars, and all of those stars go directly to those stunt people. But go check it out for yourself. It's a decent movie, decent little story, better stunts. So that is my dual breakdown today. Get Smart in The Rundown from 2003 and 2008. And yeah, one of them's full comedy, one's like this stunt comedy. I recommend them both. Comment below which of these have you seen, which of them do you like more, which one do you think The Rock was better in. I think he's much better in The Rundown, which is hilarious because he has hair and it's early, right? Like 5 years earlier than Get Smart, and he's got a bigger role. You should have stuck to stuff like this, man. But yeah, no, The Rock has that stupid I can't lose clause, so everything he does is kind of like, he's not going to lose, so why does it matter? You know, like, you don't really feel for his characters. You don't buy in because you just see The Rock, you know, like, he's just way too jacked and way too beefy. Like, get off the steroids, Dwayne. No. I doubt he is, honestly. He works out way too much. He's just fucking... I wouldn't be shocked if he is either. But comment below your thoughts on these things. If you want to talk to me more on my other social medias, links down in the description below. And if you want to support the channel more and you've made it this far in the video, I highly appreciate you. The best way to support me and the channel is to like these videos, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell so you don't miss future videos, watch these videos all the way through, click on another one afterwards. Thank you guys so much. My name is Big Cam, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.